Hey, welcome, punks. This is the Punkery Show, live from the worst city of them all, Las Venturas. We're here a day late, so yesterday was yesterday, but now it's a much cooler day. The feels like the first day of fall over here, so very comfortable. The fan is off for the first time in 4 months. Drop one of Clues bombs for that. Damn it. So, finally, for the first time, you guys don't have to hear the fan background in it. Again, I'm here with Kesh, who had a birthday.
Your only fan? Come on, Rashon.
Listen, Kesh, you're a big fan of mine. You just don't blow. But, yes, Kesh here, she had a birthday a few days ago.
Yeah, bitch sing for me. Twit.
Yeah, so everybody in chat, alright, let's sing the birthday song for Cash, alright? So, this is going to be very autistic. I hope I can take this out at the beginning, but I wanted the troller, so let's do it. So, happy birthday to Cash. Happy birthday to Cash. Happy birthday, dear Cash. Happy birthday to you. How old are you now? How old?
Stop it, Stop it.
Happy, how old are you now? How old are you now? Cash, come on. You got it.
Oh, no.
See, that's the entire reason I wanted to sing, because
you know what?
I wanted to troll you with that.
Someone messaged me on my birthday and literally said, I hope you know you're a MILF age now. I'm like, yeah, man, I don't have any kids, so fuck off.
Yeah, it's the funny part, you look at CNR and the age, you look at the newer players coming in, they're 15, 16, Bustakata is like 14, Peach Zamo is like 15, and it's, we look at ourselves and it seems like we are the old people of CNR, I mean, obviously there are your Chivos and your Johns and your GMBs who don't play anymore, but we're
yeah, that's another level. I'm not gonna fuck that shit. I'm playing when I'm 40. Yeah,
but
then again, I said the same thing about this, so I'm like, fuck this, not gonna play that long. But then,
yeah, you never know. I mean, John, he started playing CNR when he was like 29 years old, and now he's in his 40s. So, well, he doesn't play anymore, but still for the reference, he's in his 40s. So about that, I mean, what a difference all that time makes,
See, Rashon, you were saying before we started the show, oh, Divaximo is on. Look how much love he's giving you. Like, finally, I hear Angel voice of Rashon, and you don't even know how to say his name properly. That's a bitch.
Listen, Typhaximo's CNR name is Typhaximo, alright? In the
it's Tutankhamun.
Listen, Kesh, right? Not everybody speaks and understands Russian, alright? And there have been ways that people have botched names, especially Americans have botched names before. I'm trying to remember names that people... there's this guy, his name was Matej, or something like that. It's spelled Matej, or something like that. And people would pronounce it Montage. So, that's a lot worse than Tyvaximo.
Yeah,
right?
Matej is Slovenian name.
Yeah, so, that's
that?
how it is. Yeah, like that.
That's Slovenian name.
Exactly, imagine how I would say Vlaj's name if I didn't ask you how to say Vlaj's name. So, yeah, Vlaj, or something like that. So that's how it is. That's how it be. In fact, there's a player who I can't name right now, but we'll bring it up. Who's very bad at pronouncing names. But we'll get into
Wasn't
that.
there like a player that was admin Slim Lim 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 Yum Yum something Slim Giming?
Yeah, I pronounce his name like Slim Jim Jim.
Yeah, something like that.
That's probably not how you say it, but he's gone. He's gone.
Why did you put fog on?
Because it's better than sand. I mean, Las Venturas is known for the sandy, dirty. Wait, is it sandy or is it foggy?
It's a mixture of both.
Oh well.
Feels like.
Global warming.
Yeah, maybe if you came out of your fucking hotel room, you would see what the weather is like out. Fucking pussy.
It's foggy in the hotel room though. But fuck you, I say just gave me a question. He asked, is it allowed to camp and bank as a cop? Yes, it is very allowed to camp in the bank as a cop. So I'm just gonna say it to you, in case you didn't hear. But what you gotta do, here's a tip for you. Fuck you, I say. You have to bait the cop into doing something stupid. Now that's pretty difficult to do. Now you could PM him saying that you're a cuck. Maybe that'll have him, hit you with his nightstick. And if he does that, then you can kill him. But otherwise, cops are fully allowed to, camp inside the bank, and all that. Speaking of that, though, last night I was driving home and I saw a PM. Speaking of, let me see if he camps there too much. No, absolutely not.
What is too much? Like, for someone, too much is 1 minute. For someone, too much is 30 minutes.
I don't know. It depends on the person, but if they're just camping, if they're camping too much, 1 minute, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 2 hours, then they can camp. You just have to be crafty in the way that you force them into attacking you. That's how it is. And I didn't. Also, Gigi Tythaximo, you said I have an angel voice. I thank you. I thank you for that. I thank you. Speaking of Slovenians, though, as we were talking about Matej, I was driving home, and before I did, I looked at Discord, and I saw a very special person sent me a PM. Very special, and I don't say that in the disrespectful way, kind of special. But Fagsy, apparently he was drunk off his ass. I guess he.
Read it.
I will read it. I'm pretty sure he was partying with you in your birthday after party or something.
Yeah, right. Didn't have any party. Everyone forgot about it.
After a while, birthdays get less and less significant. But let me just read what Fagsy had to say. Preemptively, he'll be on the CR News, by the way. But Fagsy was like, yo, because he tried to send a call through Discord. I wasn't there. So he's like, yo, sorry for calling you. I just wanted to chat because I'm drunk. And you seem, in parentheses, I'm thinking of a word here, interesting.
Ban him. I'm getting messages. Ban him.
Oh no, wait till you hear that scream, bro. Wait till you hear that scream. PH Professor. So apparently, fuck you, I say, is he is a witness to this DM, isn't he?
Yes.
PH Professor. The guy, let's see what this guy has. Let's do a bio blast of PH Professor. So he has 500k in his bank even. That sounds like a very suspicious number.
Yeah, please transfer that to me as a,
It's a very suspicious number. His registration date is August 1st. That's also very suspicious. Like, I'm sure that a lot of multis are made on the first day of months. So many multis were made on your birthday, Cash. I'll tell you that. Let's see here. Let's see what PH Professor can be taken from. I don't think
it's PH. He's Albanian, maybe.
I don't know. He seems like a PHIP right here. All right, so let's take all his money. I love that. Sounds good. Gotta take all his money and let's despawn his Maverick. First thing you gotta do is you gotta troll people. You know what I mean?
Oh, rest in
I tell you, if this was visual, that'd be perfect. So they got a PhD professor. He got swat at death. He has no money. Oh, I know another way to destroy. Once a cop goes to try to arrest him, I'll despawn his car. He goes to jail. Then he can get disabled. See, think about it, you gotta have a process of how to do this. You know what I mean? You can't just you know. It's like it's synonymous to having a, you know, the owner of the New England Patriots having a prostitute, and you know, after 5 minutes they say goodbye. But this time you gotta do a little foreplay. You gotta do a little you know, build up to the moment, and then you gotta, you know, knock the hammer. You know what I mean? So
I don't know. I just close my eyes and hope it's over.
well, I guess that's a surprise element, huh?
Yeah.
Very surprise elements. But yeah, we'll get the PH professor once he gets arrested in a bit. What are we talking about? Oh, we're talking about Fagsy, right? So yeah, Fagsy sent me a drunk PM. Send me a drunk PM. He didn't send you a drunk PM?
No.
Wow. I wonder how many other people he sent a drunk PM. But he also said, you know, because he was thinking of a word to say, and he called me interesting. You know, he said he's from Slovenia, so his English is his 359th language. How about that?
Okay. Didn't even know so many languages exist, but yeah.
Yeah, there are lots, Kesh. I mean, a lot of languages are being extinct, you know, year by year, minute by minute, because of colonialism. But so let's see what he said. Anyway, he said, anyway, if I'm writing to you, I should say I enjoy your YouTube videos related to CNR. Doing a nice job. Have a good one, lad. 07. I don't know what that means.
Wow.
What 07 means. I know I'm being an idiot, but you know, sometimes it feels good to be an idiot. No fall. He meant foul. No fall, no harm. Just want to send some good energy. Hope you're good, man. See ya, smiley face. How nice.
What a nice dude.
How nice Fagsy is, even in drunks. When you drink alcohol, you know, a lot of the truths come out concerning people to people. So it's
No, man.
it's
When I'm drunk,
great.
I only get horny and I need to pee every 2 seconds. So.
Well,
Don't know what message I would send you. That's why I don't get drunk. But
well, you know, those are other byproducts of being drunk. You know, yeah, the 3 byproducts of being drunk is that you spit truths, your inhibitions are removed, and yeah, you get horny, and you gotta go to the bathroom. So those are the 4 things when it comes to
yeah, some people then mix it, you know? They get drunk, horny, and they fuck on buses or in toilets, rather, yeah. When they go take a piss, yeah. That's the lowest of the low you can hit, I guess.
Oh no, I hope you know, yeah, I hope that 2 of those things aren't happening at the same time on the toilet. But yeah. So Fagsy, you know, I hope you had a great drinking session, bro. I replied to him saying, "El mayo, bro, no problem. Hope you enjoyed your vodka, bro." Because I didn't want to say beer.
Has he been seen since on CNR? Has he survived his punch?
I don't know, because he was drunk typing in the CNR Discord as well, calling himself an idiot and calling himself a fag. So it's all good and cool.
That's why when you go out drinking, you leave phone at home. First of all, you're gonna lose it somewhere. You're not gonna figure out you lost it like till you sober up. And third of all, like you send stupid shit to okay, not stupid people, maybe like to your own mother or something. Yeah, bad things happen.
Yeah, that would be terrible. That would be awful, terrible, and nasty. It's funny because I was watching this podcast, some Joe Rogan podcast, and I remember a few weeks ago, you were like, "Women are not funny."
Yes, they're not.
But I remember Borld was talking about Conan O'Brien lately, and for some reason I had some videos of him in my recommended, and he's got a comedian. He regularly has a comedian on called Nikki Glazer, and I don't know. I know you're not into comedians, but and American comedians, but she's pretty funny. She's the funniest female comedian I've ever heard. So, I watched a Joe Rogan podcast where he had her on, and this alcohol conversation has reminded me that they were talking about how
Oof, another hits the dust.
there's dead Kingston, but they were talking about how men can get in trouble even if a man and a woman, they're doing their thing, they're both drunk, the man can still get in trouble because apparently you're not responsible for your own body while you're drunk, and if women just so pleased to say that they were raped even though they weren't, a man can get in trouble for that bullshit. And yeah, that's why you gotta be careful out there, dudes. You sorry, you drink your alcohol and you get it with a woman. Make sure you know that one first of all, or else you may get accused of some rape.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that. And obviously it'll never go the other way, because whenever a woman rapes a man, guess what? You get laughed at. You'll be a laughing stock.
Ever been in this position, Sean?
No. But depending on who the woman is, I don't figure that. Then again, yeah. They were talking about, there are times where, a man gets drunk, a woman gets drunk, and the man will wake up with the woman playing around with his corners, and it's like, okay, I didn't give consent to this, but I guess the next level is it depends on who the woman is and what the woman looks like. And
it's kind of shitty, It's fucking hypocrites, man.
Yeah, but the thing about women is that they don't care what the man looks like. If there are things that are not supposed to be happening, then they're not supposed to be happening. So that's how it be.
See, women report everyone, no differences. Like, we don't make differences. But you guys, fucking hypocrites.
I guess that's the case for rape, but for sexual assault, I don't know. If a woman knows their man, if it's their husband or their boyfriend or something, they may not say anything. A lot of assaults go unreported.
See,
I don't know.
If you were, what were that couple? He was Tunisian and she was a woman from USA. She said she didn't get enough. What was that woman?
You mean the old
The
lady?
guy, yeah, the guy was, what was the dude called? 90 Days.
Aladdin?
No, Aladdin, the other one.
Azam,
No, another one. There's so many Tunisians, man, scamming.
Exactly. There's somebody on that show from Tunisia that keeps on going to Tunisia. I have no idea. I actually have no idea.
Mohammed and Daniel. Remember those two? So if you got attacked by Daniel, would you report it as a assault?
Yes. Yes. I would say she has a higher, her body mass is a lot bigger, so she has a chance to overpower me. You know what I mean? Yeah, and her face looks like a brick. Speaking of bricks, I'm gonna take a break here. Give me a minute. We'll come back and I'll talk about something else. We'll have a special snit coming up tomorrow. I'm gonna talk more about that. So I'm gonna take a few minute break. This is the Punkery Show. Hi, welcome back. This is the Punkery Show, live from Las Venturas. We're back with Rashon and Kesh. Before I move on, so like I said before, Nikki Glazer, very good comedian, and she said she has a beef curtain vagina. Anyway, so tomorrow...
No, I have something for intermezzo before we start new topic.
What?
I have informants on CNR, so...
Do you?
Little birdie told me that ID 43, Mr. Tough, is a professor who you just banned.
Yeah, fuck you, I say it said that, and I completely forgot he said that. Let's see. So that is very plausible. Let's do the bioblast on Tough. Very plausible because the IP that I see here is very similar. So we're gonna do a live IP check on the Punkery Show. All right. So
First time ever on air.
yeah, and people will not know because they cannot see this. So this is a great radio right here. I just want to type in the numbers if they're from PH. What the hell? Okay, well, let's see here. Oh, okay, so it may be a fake PH actually, but yeah, it is the same. Hold on. We gotta do some more dissection over here. All right. So this is basically what admins have to do in order to confirm a multi-account. All right, sometimes when players, they come up and they say, "Ooh, admin, please, right away, ban this piece snit cheater." Ow.
Yeah.
However, there's a lot of things that go into the confirmation of this. Now, as you said before, you said you had the thought that PH Professor was a fake PH and actually is Albanian. Mm-hmm. You were correct. You're correct. This PH guy, PH Professor, is a fake PH. They are Albanian. And guess what? Tough is also Albanian. So, but we have two issues here. See, here's the process when it comes to adminning. So obviously, Tough's registration date is July 25th, 2015. PH Professor's registration date was August 1st. So obviously, Tough is the main right here, but you have to manipulate this in a way that Tough will be inclined to stay on his main account, which means if I were to disable Tough for 2 weeks like I thought I should, then he'd be inclined to go back on PH Professor in 2 days, and obviously in 2 days I'll forget that PH Professor even exists, which means he will be in semi-free reign to play on PH Professor, because only me, I think Music Box wasn't on the server yet, only I know at this moment that PH Professor is Tough. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna take all of Tuff's money. Alright, we're gonna take all of Tuff's money. He just lost money for some reason. Fucking hell. Oh, suck my cock, man. He just... he betted horse bets. Let's see what alright, so I'm gonna take all of Tuff's money. Alright, and for the reason multi-account. Alright. Now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna disable Tuff for the same amount of time as PH Professor. So that in 2 days, when both disables lift, and he sees the he sees right now the reason of multi-account, he possibly could be more inclined to go back on Tuff. Now, in 2 days, if I remember, and if I bother to play this game, which I probably won't, Sunday's in 2 days, right?
Yes.
Okay. No, Saturday's in 2 days. So if I were to play CNR on Saturday, which I probably won't, and if I see this guy on the server, if I see PH Professor on the server, then that gets disabled for 2 days. Because multi-accounting is only bannable when it's like habitual. You know, that's how it is. Like, for example, like Hell, PO, FR Dark Fight, they're all the same person. He multi-accounts every day, on the hour, every day, you know. So that, in my opinion, would be when multi-accounting is bannable. But the thing about multi-accounting is you want to try to bait the player. You've got to, make it the thought that players are brain dead. And for this server, players are brain dead. So you have to try to entice multi-accounters to use their main account, because if they're on their main account, there really is no issue. So yeah, that's how it is. But the fact that he DM'd adds on to that. So it's a ripple effect. It's an add-on effect. That's how it is. So that's the tutorial. Fuck you, I say. Kesh, Victoria, bitch. Everybody listening knows they know the process now.
When do I get my admin for this?
When you get your admin, let's see. Well,
Do it work for you, Rashon?
Yeah, every time somebody gets disabled on the show, it's as a result of Kesh screeching. Every time you hear a Kesh screech, some disable-worthy thing has happened, or would have happened. So that's how it is. So thank Kesh for that. Dropping no clues bombs for her damage.
For her damage.
For her damage, yeah. Let's see here. So tomorrow we have a special interview around this time. I don't think, because I told her, I just said her. Okay, well that. Let's pretend.
You'll be able to handle.
Of course I will, obviously. But she'll be on the show no Infernuses, no, absolutely not. But she'll be on the show tomorrow around this time. I was thinking, how much would I reveal? I told her that the embargo lifted yesterday. So so we'll talk about we'll talk more in depth about her experiences in the Cusa era, which is older than most of you. Pete Zamo was 10 years old back in the Cusa era. This was back in the era where Kesh was stalked by Detective Perry.
Oh yeah, fun times.
Very fun times. It's a shame because if Detective Perry hadn't stalked you all that time, maybe we would have had more of a glimpse of you in the CNR Mumble. But too bad.
There were some people wishing cancer upon that Detective Perry back in the day, so now since he hasn't been seen for so long, I'm actually wondering if fucking cancer
Well, in his case, hopefully. I do remember there was one time back.
Wow.
I don't mean that. There was one time back. I think it was 2014, back when I did the millionaire thing. One day, I think Detective Perry came in the server, the channel, and he, crashed the party. He basically, he photobombed it without whatever the word is. He photobombed it. He video bombed it. He was like, because I think the Millionaire Run was on the CNR radio at that time. So he was like, shout out to my dudes on CNR right now. Fucking Borat. But yeah, so tomorrow.
What?
It'll be
I'm
a tell-all.
17. I'm 17 in 3 months. I'll turn 23. Nice.
Yeah, the math has blown by me. He's 17, but in 3 months he'll turn 23. GG. Well, maybe he means, when he turns 18, his mental age will shoot up so high it'll be 23. So, that's how it be.
It's a donkey worth.
You never know. Oh, owned! Fuck You, I Say has been taken down. He's been hogged. And Sam might be finished in a few seconds. You never know. We just lost a listener.
Listener counts down to 2.
Help! Hell, how about that? We just lost a listener, ladies and gentlemen. Fuck You, I Say has been disabled. Dead is dead. I don't even know what. Let me see what he got disabled for, because I didn't look. Constant Cop DM. Oh wait, no, that's a different guy. Oh, attacking own head. That is dead. That is dead. Fuck You, I Say has been absolutely smashed. Fucking smashed, I tell you.
So much pink text when you come on, Rashon.
Yeah, a lot of pink.
Even though that was a music box, I think you're fucking lazy. You don't do your.
No. I definitely didn't do that. Whenever stuff happens, I don't do any ad anymore. Pete Zalma just PM'd me saying, when my interview? Well, I don't know. We still have a little tank to go. He wanted to delay his by another week to, give us some space after Rack Rats.
Damn.
Oh shit, I just said it.
Just ruined it. Damn, Rashon fucking ruining shit before he even gets down.
It doesn't matter. No one really knows her in 2019 anyway. So I'll remove that. Actually, by the time.
Oh, who's back?
What? Oh, it's Fuck Me, I Say. About that. Fuck Me, I Say. But Code Shadow actually PN'd me a few days ago, saying that he was thinking of being interviewed. He's an American dude. I think he's from New York or something. This adds on to the, the scaredness of Europeans just not coming on the show.
Yep.
Because, we'll have an American, then another American, and then another American. So, these Europeans out here, they talk big game, but they don't come on the show, man, Oh, shit, I just knocked out my earbuds. So it's like, yo, what's going on?
Wow. But all 3, if they come like next one that we have lined up, Rackrat, Low Tank, and then Coach Shadow. Every one of them is American, so shut up.
Exactly.
You're getting enough attention.
I mean, interviewing Europs is pretty interesting. So.
Why? Like interviewing.
I think part of it is that I already know. A couple. Most Americans that come on the show, I already know. So.
Yeah.
It's a bit more interesting to interview Europs, but at least for tomorrow there'll be a lot of spice, sizzle. Yeah, there'll be a lot of sizzle.
It's always like that when girls come on.
Exactly. We're gonna see. A lot of spice. I can't wait for that one. But the question I do want to ask about Cold Shadow is, where Miss Playboy at? Because Cold Shadow and Miss Playboy had seemed to have a thing for a while, and now I just I don't see it. I don't see it anymore. So this made me wonder.
Was she not like Dutch or something?
She's Swedish.
Oh, Swedish.
Yeah, Miss Playboy's Swedish, and Cold Shadow, he's American from the New York and all that. So that's the question that I want to know, because there was this time where anarchism was being a trainee on the server, and he, I guess, was talking to Code Shadow, being a catfish trainee, and I don't know. I don't remember the details, but they weren't great details. They weren't terrible details, but they were they weren't good details. So when I heard that, I was like, what happened? Where Miss Playboy at? That's what I really want to know. So if Code Shadow comes on, hopefully he does, I'll have to reveal to him that Gabrielle, who was anarchism last year, was being a catfish trainee. So yeah, excellent.
You gonna lay this easy on him, or just gonna straight out tell him?
Oh, tell him at the same time as we talk about Miss Playboy, because one goes hand in hand with the other. Because if you are confining in anarchism's trainee self in this manner, then obviously Miss Playboy was no longer in the picture. So that's how it be. I cry inside every time I see a dude has been tricked by a trainee. I cry inside because that is some snitz that should never happen to a person. That's how it be. So hopefully I got Code Shadow, because he said he was still thinking about it. I told him he has time to think, since we'll have 2 other people. So that's how it'll be. That's how it'll be. See, Peach and Peach Zamo being on the show, that would be pretty odd, wouldn't it?
Yeah. I mean, probably his parents need to sign allowance since he's like 10.
Yeah, you gotta sign a permission slip to get on the show. Have to make sure we stay PG-13, because we don't want to corrupt his head. Even though I'm pretty sure in the last 3 or 4 shows we've said something that is kind of R-rated.
Pretty sure.
Yeah, including Nikki Glazer's beef curtains. So,
Google it up if you don't know what it is.
Oh no.
Part if you're Rashon, then you don't like it if it's beefy or not.
Help. Well, she's an attractive woman, but I guess she has to be a bit secure to, obviously you have to be secure if you're a comedian to begin with. Yeah. That's how it be. Also, shout out to Victoria Chalet. The Los Santos Showcase has taken a very long time to finish. It's been... Today will mark an entire month since the last Rate My Chase. And I don't expect it to be up until probably Sunday, because I want to edit all the Punkery shows. I want to edit the secret interview before.
Secret interview?
Yeah. Well, let's just.
Secret interview.
I already revealed it.
Oh,
but let's just say I didn't.
I was hoping for someone more.
No. Let's just say I didn't. But I want to edit all of those shows before I upload the Los Santos Chase Showcase, because it's been an entire month since the Borat Gage compilation. So, yeah, but the good news is that I'm kind of half done with the San Fierro Chase Showcase, too. So, I'm getting ahead. I'm, because there are a lot of testing I have to do here, because I have to pre-upload the chase section to make sure that none of Kesh's music gets blocked worldwide.
Oh, of course.
Of course. Since I usually get lucky with, because Evangelist was like, bro, how you get so lucky with, music not getting blocked? And,
Well, if it gets blocked, I can send you another, because I don't know, I'm not really super happy with my picks, but it is what it is. I actually made a playlist at home like over a weekend, I think, like a few weeks ago, and put it on my home PC, and I haven't been home when you asked me for it, and somehow I haven't uploaded it, so those two playlists are kind of different that I made. I think I just made it from scratch when you asked me when I was here at my apartment. But either way, hope you don't get fucked by YouTube or whatever.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Basically, the guide to not get blocked worldwide seems to be don't have any Jay-Z songs because he's stingy as fuck. And that's basically it. It feels like. I don't know.
Does it matter what volume it is on? Like if it's in background super quiet and it's like less obvious or something? Does it work like that, or algorithm is it?
It depends on YouTube's detection system. There are times where my voice will completely like mask the song enough so that it doesn't detect all of it, or it only detects some, or detects none. So you never know. You never know. But since there are like 8 or 9 songs in the video, gotta test that beforehand. So that's how it'll be. So maybe by Sunday, could be, because I still have to do the Stugotz of the showcase, which is I should have done a long time ago. I don't know why. Been lazy. Been very lazy. So after that, that'll pretty much mean it'll be finished. So that's how it'll be.
Yeah, and then we wrap up Punkery show and never look back.
Exactly. Everything will be dead. I looked at Steam the other day. There have been some games that I haven't played in a long time. Let me just go to Steam right now. I don't have Steam up at all. Because sometimes I stream for the Taco Discord at times. And there's just games here I haven't played in a long time. Ghost Recon Wildlands I haven't played since October 18th of last year.
Do you feel sorry for you? I don't.
I feel sorry for myself. I haven't played Just Cause 3 since Christmas. GG. I haven't played GTA 5 since July 23rd, and that probably was to get something.
That was probably with me.
Yeah, it was probably with you. Let's see. I haven't played Assassin's Creed Odyssey since July 20th. GG. GG. I haven't played CS Joke since August 27th. I've lost rank. GG. But yeah.
I'm not gonna be again.
I've got to regain my silver 3, That's how it's gonna be.
It's hard,
man. My silver 4, whatever it was.
Need to deathmatch for like 5 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, who death matches anyway? Who death matches in silver? You know what I mean? That's how it be.
Yeah.
That's how it be. It's a lot more fun to watch streams of people being bad. People who are worse than you, so you feel good about yourself. You know what I mean? That's how it be.
Do you still watch those grannies? I mean, I don't know what you do in your private time. I meant Twitch, that granny streaming.
No.
CS:GO.
I haven't watched the granny in a while. I haven't watched the other Floridian in a while. I should get back on that. Because they're the streams a lot of times are pretty funny because the Bloridian lady, she's sometimes she gets drunk and she yells at the screen, and the granny, she just does and says dumb snit, and argues with kids that are 45 years younger than her. So that's a very valuable use of time.
Probably gonna be me in 5 years, in 5 birthdays.
It's funny. It's funny. You date yourself right now, but yet you didn't answer the question during when I sang you happy birthday. How about that? But yeah.
When is RPV coming out, Rashon?
When is RPB coming out? I mean, listen, guys. Everybody who wants the RPB, all right. I am not going to do any snit with the RPB until Rate My Chase is over. All right, and I know that I'm pretty sure last month I said at the end of last month would be the end, and it's October. I do not expect Rate My Chase to end until the end of October. So, even though the recording's all done. So
there's still some time for me to lose my 120 kilos.
Yeah, there's still time. There's still time for you to lose all that weight, to go on the Biggest Loser, get on that treadmill,
Biggest Loser.
do those squats, go on Dancing with the Stars, anything to lose all that weight. Though the thing is that if I was not doing RPV, losing all of that weight wouldn't matter because your picture would be stretched anyway.
Exactly.
So it would be all for nothing. In which case,
I was squatting like 2 months straight before last RPV, and then I still look like a fat turtle.
Yeah, and we still don't know what the non-stretch picture looks like, Gigi. You gotta love it.
Yeah.
Viktorovich is a good point, though. What RPV? Everybody are multi. Good point. Good point. Very nice point. But, maybe in November.
I'm not even sure that Viktorovich uploaded his right picture. I mean, it was something like a mess up with his name, wasn't it? Like it's Viktorovich, but on RPV it's marked
yeah. Restfeel mislabeled him, I'm pretty sure, yeah.
But then again, he did mislabel him, but still, like, for me, it's hard to believe that's Viktorovich, actually, because I think he posted his picture, like, a while ago when he was much younger, and now he posted this picture, and he looks like night and day, like, completely different, so I don't know, is that the same person?
I don't even remember what Viktorovich looks like, so I have to watch the RPB again, get some tips before I do it. For the RPB background, I was thinking of like a space background. Oh, nice.
Worker of the day, this is
Cop of the day for Kesh. The server gave her a birthday gift.
Easy cakes on me.
How about that? But then, this makes you wonder, after Rayman Chase is over, and after the Punkery show may be over, it's like...
Server is over. Well...
I mean, the server might as well be over. It's like, what am I going to play CNR for now?
Has changed.
What am I going... they can probably still hear. But it's like, what... And we're going to finish in a bit, too. It's like, what am I going to play CNR for now, It's like, I don't know. Maybe I'll make some montages or something, But montages, they're not always fun. I guess get some fresh clips or something, Because I've got clips, but they're very old at this point.
Like a few killing 2 people with a sniper as a hit.
Yeah, if I ever come out with a Hitman montage, it's going to be the worst Hitman montage in history. It'll be sniper rifles and chainsaws and drive-by, maybe. Yeah. That's what it's going to be. But the thing about me is that, people will like my Hitman montage if I actually make it. Shout out to Esmetti. Is because with me, you have the lowest expectations in history. Like my expectations of what a hitman, my hitman ability, will be very low.
Oh.
So if you see Rashon, out here drive-bying and sniping, stuff that an actual hitman does not do, it'd be like, oh shit! It would still be like, oh shit, Rashon out here killing people. But if like Player Q or Canna or somebody out here were to make a hitman montage and they fill it with sniper rifles and chainsaws, it'd be like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I think I should make a CNR montage. I think I would be the first girl hitman to have one. Probably. Oh no, there used to be a good hitman girl. No, what? I can't remember the name.
I don't know. Was there a good grill hitman that made montages?
Help me out. I think maybe it was a tranny Helen.
Or wax.
Or wax, yeah. As so as the case.
I don't know. The only grill that I've seen do a hitman montage, but it was a dual Taj. I think Catherine made one with Chuppy. But we'd be talking about like solo hitman or hitwoman montages, and I don't think I remember one. Because Juicy Onan Royalty, she played hitman with Rezer, and she was bad by herself. I'm sure Russian girl could have been a good hitman, but she is gone.
In real life.
In real life. Yeah, for real, she could have been a great hitman in real life. She'd sneak in your house. She would tiptoe, because she's pretty skinny. She'd tiptoe to where you are while you're sleeping, and she would get that Swiss Army knife and just hack at your cojones.
Yeah,
and,
especially at your American cojones.
Yep. And she'd do it in a way that you wouldn't feel anything. She probably would hit you with a tranquilizer or a painkiller or something like that, so you would bleed out while you sleep, with a big gash under your cojones. So that should be a perfect in real life hitman. You know what I mean? That's how it'd be. Other than that, grills don't attack each other or don't attack people. So
that's why I always said that's why I said Helen is not girl either. I mean, just that itself kind of tells you. Okay.
Well, assuming Helen was actually a grill, Helen was always on Titty Boy's passenger seat, so there would be no montage to make of that. That's how it
Why
be.
is he saying Cash I'm dead from Sosa what? Cash I'm not ass leaking you, what? I would like that.
Edison he said that you have a good laugh. And
Thanks.
there you go. So
Better laugh than cry.
oh no. I don't think anyone's cry is that good except the plastic surgery woman from Connecticut on that show on 90 Days.
Oh, she's crying all the time. She's like little princess or something, I don't know.
Exactly. See, there are mostly men on this server, but for anybody out there thinking about plastic surgery, you might want to, you might get plastic surgery when you're 25 years old. I mean, you look good at that time. Usually you look good already, but you get it anyway. But in 15, 20 years, you're going to look like that woman. You're going to look like Nicki Minaj. You're going to look like Cardi B in 10 years. You're going to look very bad. Especially...
What? I'm not that far from that. Shut up.
Wait, let me see. How old is Cardi B? Let's see here. She...
Okay, maybe I'm a bit further from her than I thought.
She's 26. There you go.
You're gonna look.
Oh no, hold on, wait.
Oh.
Yeah, she's 26. Yeah.
What's your words, Rashon?
Okay, you're gonna look like Cardi B in 15 years, alright? If you get plastic surgery, once you get into your 40s, just look at these women, alright? In a few years, Nicki Minaj is gonna look like a Sasquatch, alright? And in some ways, she kinda already looks like one now, alright? So, for everybody out there, no plastic surgery, alright? None. Because you'll regret it. You'll regret it. I'm sure Kim Kardashian in 10 years will look pretty weird. So, that's...
Yeah, well, the thing is that she's gonna have super saggy skin and super firm ass, and then it's gonna look like, you know, those old ladies who have fake boobs, and their boobs look like tennis balls, but their skin around is saggy, and it looks just like, oh, it looks so bad.
Yeah, and that's gonna be the issue. It's gonna be the issue.
Yeah.
You know, I think Kesh disagrees, but I told her about a woman. Her name is Miko Grimes. She had a kid, and obviously, when women have kids, their body changes forever. So, basically, I think they're married. So her husband, you know, during sex, he would not touch her boobs. And she noticed that and was like, oh, what's going on? So she got plastic surgery to, you know, fix them titties. I think that is a very good use case for plastic surgery. Like when, you know, your man ain't touching them, they may look a bit funky. You know, you fix them up. But if you just do it for the hell of it, to make them larger, I mean, I don't really understand that. You know, you gotta have a purpose. You gotta have a purpose, you know.
I have a friend who has had a girlfriend with fake boobies, and he said that they are like super hard, you know, like I don't know, like apparently like super hard, like I don't know, they're not soft. So,
well, I will say one thing. I have no idea who Cumbly is, but he's right. I was gonna say, well, there's an issue if fake tits are harder than cojones. That's a problem. That's a problem. All right.
Imagine like you slap her titties with your dick and it breaks.
That would be
like an icicle, yeah.
See, that's why plastic surgery. That's why plastic surgery is the devil. All right, it is the devil. All right, and we're gonna see the effects of it in a couple decades. All right, all of these people that women look up to that had this plastic surgery, you know, like Kylie Jenner and the fucking lips thing. It's gonna look awful.
Thing.
The lips thing. The
like
lip injection.
She got attacked by bees.
Yeah, it's gonna. When you get older, it's gonna look terrible. Terrible. And at that point, I hope that those women already have men, because if you're single at 47 years old and you look like a fucking scarecrow with big lips and, you know, lopsided tits, then there's an issue. There's an issue. She unfiltered lips. Did she?
Worse. I mean, I don't know. That would probably leave scars, no? Don't you think so?
Maybe not for lips. You know, I have no idea. I have no idea. I really don't. But
do you have cats over there, or what is in your background? It's like
they're birds.
Kittens or? Oh,
they're birds. There are always birds in the background, and you guys can hear them a lot better because the fan is off. But yeah. Like I said, as Viva has, replied, like I said, no plastic surgery allowed. Just don't do it.
When is Viva coming to our interview? Are you sure you guys would like that?
I don't know. I've only seen Viva in Discord like twice, and it's usually with PH Zamo trying to probe her. So I have no idea.
In what way? Oh no.
There was a CNN News a few weeks ago where Exits convinced Zamo to go in the channel she was in, and he did it. So yeah, Zamo's all about the probing. But yeah, that's how it be. We should ask PH Zamo if he likes women who have plastic surgery. Then again, I don't think many girls at 16 years old get plastic surgery. So
True.
that's and if you do, then your mother has an issue.
That's what I was just thinking about. I think there was like on Dr. Phil or something, some of those your American dumb shows. Or it was even a UK lady who like almost forced her daughter to have fake surgeries at the age of like 16 because she said something like she needs to get a rich guy and stuff like that. And then people were like, oh, so essentially you're saying your daughter is ugly because she couldn't get one without, surgeries and stuff. And she was like, well, if I'm pretty honest, like she's quite average and she's pretty dumb as well. So she needs to have surgeries.
Well, first of all, to call your own daughter average is an insult
and
to yourself.
Because, it's like, thanks, Mom.
Yeah, it's like, you gave 50% of your genes to your daughter, so obviously at that point you're insulting yourself.
That's true. I didn't look at it that way. Yeah, makes sense.
Exactly. It's a problem when parents try to make a cash cow out of their kids. That's that's not good. That's not good. Well, what happened to people doing it the right way? Go to the gym, do some squats, take moisturizers or whatever. What happened to the natural snit? You feel me? What happened to that? I don't know.
Like you can massage your boobs to get them bigger, right? No, it's actually... There was a Slovenian singer who... I don't know why I'm telling you this, but like there was a Slovenian singer who people have suspected that she had some things done on herself, But like many women, she didn't want to admit it, So she put out like a statement, something as stupid as like that she's massaging her boobs every day and that magically gained her like 2 sizes or something, Of course, like after like, I don't know how many, like few years later, she admitted that she had it done, but at the time she was saying like she massaged her boobs, like that's the thing. It's kind of funny.
I was gonna say, because if that actually was true, you could try.
Well, I don't know, it works on guys apparently, like you massage your dick and it grows, so it must work.
Well, what's funny is I remember Charlemagne the God, Charlemagne the God, he he said some odd snits, like, I don't know at what age did he say he did this, but he did say that he used to every day stretch his dick, because possibly it may get larger, and he said it worked for him. I guess.
Think a black guy needs this.
Well, there have been times where once in a while, because I used to watch like the entire Breakfast Club, but there are times once in a while where he just says his size on the show, obviously, which is very unnecessary, but he just says it, and that comes with the story of him every day stretching his dick. So, yeah, that's
Have you been tempted to? I mean,
I'm not sure.
I mean, you must have like thought about it. Come on, like every dude that listened to that show probably is like, that might work if this dude is going public. But maybe he's like master troll, Maybe he's just like master trolling everyone. He's like saying this dumb shit on radio, and then he's thinking, I wonder how many dudes are just doing this right now. That's also
I mean, Charlemagne's a pretty big troll, but the look on his face, it seems pretty serious. Have I tried it? I mean, I don't really know, like...
Don't answer.
I don't really know. Like, I don't know what the process is
wanna-
supposed to be.
Don't want to scar these little kids on CNR for life. I think we already done it.
Well, like I said before, I'm pretty sure I already screwed up the PG-13-edness of the show when I mentioned that Nikki Glazer said she has beef curtains. Anyway, that'll do it for the Punkery show. Tomorrow, tune in sometime at this time, or an hour ago at this time, for a special interview. I said their name earlier, but let's assume I didn't. Plus, it's a player who really has not played regularly in the past 5 years anyway, so what does it matter?
But there's beans to be spilled.
Yes, there are many beans to be spilled. Beans that will only have an impact on the people that actually played at that time, which is not a lot of people here. So, but it's something that she wants to get off her chest, and yeah, we'll see how it be. So if you want to hear some spice, of which you may not have any thought of that, come in tomorrow. So that's how it'll be. Little Tank will be, I believe, October 13th, possibly. So, that'll do it for the Punkery Show. For Kesh and Rashon, we'll see you next time. Let's see if the streak of R-ratedness topics will end.
I don't think so.
Maybe not. So, dead is dead.
Bye.